Ladies and gentlemen, car enthusiasts, and everyone still clinging to their gas guzzlers, welcome back to Friends with Benefits Car Club, where we bring you the latest car news with just the right amount of sarcasm and a healthy obsession with speed. Today, we've got a wild ride lined up. BMW might still wear the luxury crown, but Tesla's lurking in the shadows like that weird neighbor with too many drones. Then there's Amazon, because apparently delivering your toothpaste overnight wasn't enough. They're now rolling out electric semis with Mercedes. Oh, and Telo and Aptera are teaming up to slap some solar panels on pickups, because why not? And of course, we've got updates on the 2025 Tesla Model Y, the Corvette ZR1, the Porsche 911 Carrera S, and the tragic goodbye to the BMW M8. Yeah, pour one out for that beast. So buckle up because it's about to get interesting. If you like what we're sharing, go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe. Because let's be honest, the algorithm thinks you want more of this good content. And who are we to argue with the YouTube algorithm? Once again, BMW is sitting comfortably on the luxury throne in the US, sipping champagne and reminding everyone that it's still the ultimate driving machine. Despite fierce competition and the rise of electric vehicles, the Bavarian automaker managed to outsell rivals like Mercedes, Audi, and Lexus in 2024, proving that people still love their well-crafted interiors, razor-sharp handling, and, of course, the controversial oversized grills. But lurking in the shadows is none other than Tesla. Playing the long game like a tech bro, plotting world domination, the EV powerhouse is rapidly closing in on traditional luxury brands. And while it hasn't quite knocked BMW off its pedestal yet, it's certainly giving them sleepless nights. With cars like the Model Y dominating sales charts and a fan base that's more devoted than ever, Tesla's impact on the luxury segment is undeniable. Here's the deal. BMW offers a blend of heritage, driving dynamics, and prestige, factors that still resonate with buyers who want their cars to make a statement. Tesla, on the other hand, appeals to the new wave of buyers who prioritize tech, efficiency, and the ability to pretend they're saving the planet while accelerating to 60 miles per hour in under 3 seconds. So, is BMW worried? Absolutely. The rise of EVs has forced them to pivot quickly with models like the i4 and iX, but the fight for luxury supremacy is far from over. As Tesla continues to refine its lineup and roll out more innovative features via over-the-air updates, BMW will need to find a way to balance tradition with innovation, because nostalgia alone won't keep them on top forever. Amazon, the company that somehow convinces us we need same-day delivery on everything from toilet paper to impulse gadget buys, is making big moves in sustainability. Their latest endeavor, the Mercedes-Benz e-Actros 600, a fully electric semi-truck that could revolutionize the trucking industry. Because, let's be honest, diesel fumes and overnight shipping aren't the best combo for the planet. This beast of a truck is packing a 600 kilowatt-hour battery, which gives it a solid range of 311 miles on a single charge, enough to handle regional deliveries without breaking a sweat. Mercedes has gone all out with this one, promising advanced driver assistance systems, an aerodynamic design that's slicker than most sports cars, and enough torque to make even the biggest Amazon warehouse loads feel like a breeze. But while Amazon is gung-ho about the transition, there are a few hurdles to overcome. Charging infrastructure for starters, because finding a place to juice up a giant semi isn't quite as easy as plugging in your Model 3 at Whole Foods. There's also the question of cost. EV trucks are notoriously pricey, and even Amazon's deep pockets will need to weigh the financial benefits. For now, Amazon is rolling out these trucks for short-haul deliveries, but they've got their eyes set on nationwide domination. If successful, it could mark the beginning of a cleaner, quieter logistics industry. Just imagine highways filled with sleek, silent e-trucks instead of smoke-belching rigs. Sounds nice, right? Let's just hope they can figure out how to avoid the whole porch pirate issue while they're at it. Picture this. You park your truck in your driveway, and instead of plugging it in, it just charges itself. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? Well, Telo and Aptera are turning that dream into reality with their new partnership aimed at equipping electric pickups with solar panels. Telo, the startup specializing in compact electric trucks, is joining forces with Aptera, the undisputed king of solar-powered EVs, to bring solar charging to the masses. Their goal? To extend the range of Telo's electric pickups with strategically placed solar panels that can soak up the sun and add precious miles to the battery. But here's the catch. Solar charging, while awesome in theory, isn't exactly a powerhouse in practice. On a perfect sunny day, these panels might add around 20 to 40 miles of range. Not bad if you're just running errands, but if you're planning a cross-country road trip, you might want to stick to the good old-fashioned charging station. That said, this tech could be a game changer for urban commuters and fleet operators who rarely exceed their daily mileage limits. Plus, it's a great step toward reducing grid dependency and carbon footprints. The real question, how well will it hold up in real-world conditions, especially in areas where the sun is more of a myth than a daily occurrence? Looking at you, Seattle. Still, with Aptera's expertise and Telo's ambitious plans, this partnership could set a precedent for other automakers to explore renewable energy options. And hey, who wouldn't want to brag about driving a truck that's literally powered by the sun? The Tesla Model Y is like that one friend who always shows up to the party slightly updated, but still basically the same. Enter the 2025 Tesla Model Y Juniper, the latest refresh that promises just enough changes to keep things interesting, but not too interesting. Tesla is expected to roll out some visual tweaks, including a sleeker front fascia, redesigned headlights, and possibly some new aerodynamic tricks to squeeze out a few extra miles of range. Inside, Juniper might get a revamped interior with higher quality materials, finally addressing those complaints about flimsy trim, and an infotainment system that's even smarter, because Tesla never stops pushing software updates like your phone. Performance-wise, expect improved battery tech that extends the Model Y's already impressive range. There's also speculation that Tesla could introduce new wheel designs to enhance efficiency, as well as potential tweaks to the suspension for a smoother ride. Of course, what's not changing is Tesla's minimalist approach. Still no buttons, still no gauges, and still that same giant center touchscreen controlling everything from climate to karaoke. But hey, it's what fans love. And given the Model Y's dominance in the EV market, it's clear Tesla knows their audience. As usual, pricing details are still under wraps, but knowing Tesla, expect it to be affordable in Elon Musk's reality, which is slightly different from ours. Ladies and gentlemen, it's happening. The big bad Corvette ZR1 is back, and it's not coming quietly. The 2025 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1 is shaping up to be a fire-breathing monster with an expected twin-turbocharged 5.5-liter V8 rumored to crank out over 800 horsepower. That's enough raw power to make European exotics blush and enough torque to send your tires straight to an early grave. But let's talk about the real reason enthusiasts are salivating over this thing: the aerodynamics. Chevy isn't holding back, slapping on an aggressive aero package that includes a massive rear wing, wide fenders, and a front splitter that looks sharp enough to slice through time itself. Expect a ton of functional vents, ducts, and all the carbon fiber wizardry needed to keep this beast glued to the road at insane speeds. Inside, it's the same driver-focused cockpit we've come to love from the C8 generation, but with even more track-ready features. Expect race-inspired bucket seats, a digital dash packed with telemetry data, and enough Alcantara to make you feel like you're sitting in a Le Mans prototype. But don't worry, it still has enough luxury touches to remind you this is a Corvette, not a stripped-down race car. And now, the part that might make your wallet cry, the price. While nothing's confirmed yet, all signs point to a price tag north of $150,000. That might seem steep for a Corvette, but when you're talking about supercar level performance and Ferrari punching capabilities, it starts to sound like a bargain. The question is, will diehard Vetta fans be willing to shell out that kind of cash? Or will they opt for the cheaper but still blisteringly fast Z.06? Chevrolet has been on a roll lately, proving they can blend supercar performance with everyday drivability. The ZR1 will likely follow in that tradition, offering blistering track performance with just enough civility to make you feel like you could daily it if you don't mind stopping for gas every 15 minutes. One thing's for sure, whether you're at the track, a car meet, or just trying to flex on your neighbor's BMW M5, the 2025 ZR1 will have all eyes on it. If you were hoping for Porsche to suddenly change the 911 into something radical, then you clearly haven't been paying attention for the past 60 years. The 2025 Porsche 911 Carrera S follows the brand's favorite strategy: evolution, not revolution. and that's exactly why it's still the king of sports cars. Let's start under the hood, because that's where the real magic happens. Porsche is introducing mild hybrid technology to the Carrera S, making it the first electrified 911 in history. No, it's not turning into an EV anytime soon, but the hybrid assist will provide an extra punch during acceleration, improve efficiency, and make the driving experience smoother than ever. This means quicker 0 to 60 times and better fuel economy, because believe it or not, some 911 owners actually care about that. On the outside, it's the same timeless design we all know and love, with minor tweaks that only the most die-hard Porsche nerds will notice. Slightly updated headlights, check. A revised front bumper, you bet. A rear light bar that's slightly different, absolutely. But hey, why fix what isn't broken? The 911 is an icon for a reason, and Porsche knows better than to mess with perfection. Inside, Porsche continues to up their game with improved materials, a revised infotainment system, and more driver assistance features. The cabin remains a perfect blend of luxury and performance, with all the digital screens you'd expect in 2025, but without losing that classic Porsche feel. Driving the Carrera S is still going to be an experience like no other. The perfect weight distribution, razor-sharp handling, and that unmistakable flat six symphony make it a dream for enthusiasts. Whether you're carving up canyon roads, hitting the track, or just cruising through the city, the 911 Carrera S does it all with style. Of course, Porsche's pricing strategy hasn't changed either, meaning you'll pay a premium for this level of excellence. Expect a starting price around $130,000, but once you start adding options, because Porsche loves options, don't be surprised if the final price is closer to 6 figures and a half. In the end, the 2025 Carrera S isn't here to reinvent the wheel. It's here to remind the competition why the 911 remains the benchmark. And honestly, we wouldn't have it any other way. Pour one out for the BMW M8 because it's officially being kicked to the curb in the US. That's right, if you were dreaming of getting your hands on this twin turbocharged Grand Tourer, you better act fast before they disappear from dealership lots or become outrageously overpriced on the used market. BMW's reasoning for axing the M8, slowing sales, and shifting priorities. Apparently not enough people were willing to shell out over $135,000 for a car that's essentially a track monster disguised as a luxury coupe. And with the market leaning heavily towards SUVs and EVs, BMW decided to cut its losses and focus on more practical models. But let's take a moment to appreciate what we're losing here. The M8 was an absolute beast, with a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 pushing out 617 horsepower. It could rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. Add in xDrive, all-wheel drive, and a ridiculously plush interior, and you had the perfect blend of speed and comfort. It was a car that could destroy a racetrack in the morning and take you to a 5-star dinner in the evening without breaking a sweat. Unfortunately, despite all its impressive stats, the M8 struggled to find its niche. It was too big to be a pure sports car, too powerful to be a comfortable daily driver, and too expensive for most BMW fans to justify. Plus, let's be real, most people who could afford it were probably eyeing a Porsche 911 Turbo instead. So, what does this mean for the future? Well, BMW might be reallocating resources to their growing lineup of high-performance EVs, and with the success of models like the i4 M50 and the upcoming M variants of their electric lineup, it's clear the brand is shifting gears. For those who want an M8, now's the time to grab one before they become collector's items. Or, if you're feeling patient, keep an eye on the used market where they'll inevitably pop up with low miles and a weekend-driven only label. Just be prepared to fight off other enthusiasts with deep pockets. Farewell, M8. You were fast, flashy, and unapologetically over the top, and we loved you for it. Alright, that's a wrap, folks. We've covered everything from BMW still flexing on the luxury scene to Tesla sneaking around like an overachiever in class, and Amazon making sure your packages arrive with 0 emissions and maximum corporate dominance. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. We can take it. Leave your comments on what we talked about today. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you want to catch up on previous episodes, I'll leave them up on the screen for you. Thank you for watching to the end. It means the world to us. Whether you're here for the laughs, the news, or just to hang out, you're part of the Friends with Benefits family. As always, thanks for joining us on this ride. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep driving, and remember, if the car you're driving doesn't make you feel like a superhero, you're driving the wrong one. Friends with Benefits, driving off.